Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video we'll be taking a sneaky pre-order preview at the Sylvaneth Warband for Warcry. I was really excited to see the new warbands coming out for Warcry with the pre-orders for December, and the more I looked into it, the more I was getting really into the idea of the Sylvaneth as a warband. I mean, they look so cool, and the ones you get in the set, in the starter set here, are looking really great. So I ordered the Sylvaneth Warband, the Legions of Nagash, and then also the Tome of Champions 2020, and the Sentinels of Order, Agents of Chaos, Harbingers of Destruction, and Bringers of Death. I got those books too. I didn't get the dice, but they look great. So those books and miniatures is certainly going to be enough to keep me busy. And I ordered them from Element Games, where you can get up to 20% on the RRP. These miniatures look great, and I think they're going to be an awesome Warcry Warband. At first, for £45, I'm like, whoa, that's a bit expensive. Certainly compared to all the others, this is the most expensive warband for Warcry so far. But with what you get in the box, you can see the pictures here. They look so great, and I think they're going to just be an awesome feature, and going to certainly be a great addition if you're playing any above ground campaigns and you want to bring in another warband against your own to compete with. It's going to be great fun. So the cards here, you can see the ability and the fighter types. You're only getting 4 different fighter types, with some variations on the models there to choose from, and they're all included in the warband here except for the Dryads. So if you want those Dryads, you need to pick up a separate box. Otherwise, you're just going to be playing with the other fighter types. And I think because these are kind of a sprue that already exists, I think in other sets, you should get a lot of extra weapons. And being that you can kind of turn them into different models, there's going to be some extra bits left on the sprue. That these are going to be great for like objective markers and making those tokens. And also in other models in the future for kit bashing and that kind of thing. So the box is looking great, and we know we're going to get 8 miniatures with up to 12 fighter type cards. So lots of different options with our fighters there. We're going to get 3 Kurnoth Hunters and 5 Tree Revenants or Spite Revenants. So I guess you've got a choice of kind of having all 5 of one, or mixing them up, like 2 of one, 3 of another, that kind of thing. But here are those guys, they look great. Really good models. And I've never seen these or bought them before, so I don't know how big they're going to be, but I'm guessing these are quite large, and they just look awesome. And then this guy, he's a bit more magical, a bit more spooky, kind of looks like a great winter theme, and it'd be good to have like one for each season. That would be quite cool. And now we've got a Tree Revenants, and I've seen these before when I was looking through the Age of Sigmar miniatures, and I always thought they'd be great for Warcry. So lots of different weapons and variations. So you could choose to have all 5 of the Tree Revenants, or you can mix and match. I'm hoping you can mix and match with the Spite Revenants. And here's one of those now. They just look mad. So they're going to be great as well. I think an autumn theme for the whole warband is going to really fit in. So with a cool paint scheme, we can really make these look awesome. And I think they're going to be brilliant on the table and good fun to play against. Again, I don't know how tall these are, but they look big from the pictures. So I think if you're playing them against a smaller set, even someone like the Iron Golems against these, it's going to be such a contrast in miniatures and style and how they look. I think it's going to be brilliant. And now we've got the ability cards. So we can get a sneaky look at 3 of them here. And that double trample underfoot looks like it's going to be a great way to deal out some damage. And these are the Dryads, so they're not included in the pack, but you can certainly pick those up, and we'll have a look later on in the video how much they are, and then work out some prices for the whole set, or if you wanted to make a warband with every fighter type taken advantage of. And here's our card. So this guy here, one of the hunters, you can see he can take a lot of damage at 30, and he can also dish it out at range too, so that's quite cool. And because it's one of the newer Warcry packs, you're going to get these tokens. They're going to be included. We didn't get those in the original ones, in the original warbands, but it's nice to see them included with all the newer ones now. And I like these because the paint schemes can be quite simple. You're not going to need a ton of paints to do these different effects. So the paint guide there is really good. So let's take a look at those Dryads. So they're listed for £27.50 on Games Workshop website. But if you go to Element Games, you can save up to 20%. And I'll put the link below in the description so you can go straight there and see how much they are. So you start getting those for around £22, £23. You're getting 16 extra miniatures that you can bring in. And if you can split that between some mates, it's going to be a lot cheaper, because you wouldn't need that many of these for a Warcry Warband. And they look so cool as well. And I think these are going to be much smaller than the other miniatures. So having that kind of contrast in size is going to be fun. And it'll give you a different way to play as well. With the others, it's more like they're high-powered, high points, less miniatures. But if you start bringing in the Dryads, you can have more of kind of a swarm going in there. And that's a different effect. Certainly if you split them up in the different deployments, you could have one load of Dryads just rushing in at the start, and then the big guns coming in later on at the different entry points to the game, and that could be quite cool. I also looked at this Start Collecting Sylvaneth set at £55 RRP, and you're getting loads of Dryads in there, some hero characters, and then this huge tree guy at the top. So you're getting a lot in there, but I don't know if you could utilise all that for a Warcry Warband, so maybe a bit extravagant and just stick with the Dryads. Although it seems for the Warcry Warband for the Sylvaneth expensive at £45, I think you're getting quite a lot for your money, and it seems like good value the more I look at it. I mean, just looking at the Kurnoth Hunters at £35 for 3 miniatures, you're getting those, and so for that extra £10 you're getting the Revenants and the cards and the tokens and the ability cards, so you're getting quite a lot there for that extra £10. The Spite Revenants, they're £27.50, so if you just bought those two sets together separately, they're going to be like £62.50 just for those two. So it is a good saving, and on top of that with the cards and everything, it's got to be worth it. The same for the Tree Revenants, they're £27.52, and you're also getting the option of mixing between Tree Revenants and Spite Revenants. So you're getting lots there, lots for your money. And I think it's worth it. And then when you consider that 20% taken off that with Element Games, that's a great deal. So I'm looking at the Sylvaneth here, and they're so cool. It's such a great looking army. And then I found this Dryads here, and what a cool miniature. But for £22.50 for one figure, it just seems so much. But I think just to buy paint and have, it would be cool. But that's not on my shopping list for now. So what do you think about the Sylvaneths in Warcry? How do you think they're going to play? Do you think it's a good addition by Games Workshop to bring them into the game? Let me know what you think below in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'm also looking forward to getting the Legions of Nagash. So which do you prefer, the Sylvaneth or Legions of Nagash? Who do you think is going to be a kind of more fierce opponent to play against? I'll put links to all these sets that we've talked about in the description below, and there'll be affiliate links to Element Games where you can save up to 20%. Those affiliate links don't cost you anything extra. In fact, they're going to save you money, and for every sale made through an affiliate link, I get a small commission that's going to help me develop the channel, and I really appreciate that support. I hope you're looking forward to the Sylvaneth Warband as much as I am, and I hope this sneaky pre-order preview has given you a good insight into what's coming and how you can grow that warband for yourself. Please like the video if you like it, subscribe for more Warcry content like this, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to join me next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games.